So recently I got a promotion. And when I say recently, I mean like 2 months ago. This promotion came with a raise and a title change. Before, my title was application developer. But can you guess what it is now? I bet you can't. I'll give you 5 seconds. Time's up! If you guessed basket weaver, you are correct. Just kidding. The title that I have now is software engineer. So with this change of title, it got me thinking, what does it actually mean to be a software engineer? Well, lucky for me, when I got this promotion, I got handed a piece of paper that tells me exactly what it means to be a software engineer. Can you see that position? Software engineer. So yeah, anyways, let's go over this position, starting with the summary. The software engineer works as a part of a team to research, design, develop, and test robust solutions to optimize, enhance, and innovate usability and productivity of software within the franchise system. The ideal candidate is a hands-on software builder. They must have strong analytical skills. Well, lucky for them, I do have strong analytical skills. See, I even put on my resume summary that I stole straight from Google as proof. No, but for real, this is just saying you need to be basically a collaborative team member, a hands-on software builder, which basically just means you need to take part in the research and design of the code rather than just being told what to write. And this is really a key difference between a programmer and a software engineer. See, a programmer is just someone who is given a task and told what to write. However, a software engineer is the one who actually comes up with the task and through collaboration with other engineers figures out a design and implements a solution. From my experiences, I only spend about maybe half my day writing code solo. For the other half of the day, I spend that time doing collaboration or working with other engineers. Okay, so anyways, let's read the rest of the summary. They must be at ease working in an agile environment with little supervision. The person should embody a passion for continuous improvement and test-driven development. So my company writes software using agile, where basically the team takes ownership of whatever product they're working on, and they have little supervision from the managers. We're also really big into test-driven development and writing testable code. Alright, that's pretty much it for the summary portion. Let's go over the duties and essential job functions section. Works under the supervisor of the application development manager and or software engineer team lead. Analyze, design, and develop tests and test automation suites. Notice that's the second time that developing tests has been brought up. Design and develop franchise-facing applications. Test software development methodology in an agile environment. Third time tests have been brought up. Provide ongoing maintenance, support, and enhancements in existing systems and platforms. Contributes to task identification, work efforts, estimates, and work schedules for development and maintenance activities. Collaborate cross-functionality with DBAs, business users, project managers, and other engineers to achieve elegant solutions. Provide recommendations for continuous improvement. Alert colleagues to emerging technologies or applications and the opportunities to integrate them into operations and activities. Work alongside other engineers on the team to elevate technology and consistently apply best practices. Notice in this section there's a very big emphasis on collaboration through various different keywords. Collaboration and working with other software engineers is a very key role in being a software engineer. So yeah, these are all pretty standard things that companies may look for when hiring a software engineer. But this leads me to the last one on this list. Prioritize requests effectively and efficiently. Okay, makes sense. Work with a sense of urgency. This part makes me think a little bit, like, how urgent are we talking? Kenny, we just got some feedback on a bug where the user attempts to log out and they have to click the log out button twice. Alright dude, I'll check it out later. I'm trying to film a video right now. No, we need to fix it now. We don't have much time left. Time left for what? What are you even talking about? Kenny, this is a code red. Kenny, if we don't get this bug fixed now, we run the risk of possibly getting a bad review. And we can't get a bad review. Yo, chill. Honestly, it's not that big of a deal. I think it can wait. I didn't sign up for this. Actually, you did when you signed this piece of paper saying you must act with a sense of urgency. Oh no, it's too late. The review already happened. Yeah, not sure how I feel about that one. Anyways, let's move on, shall we? Okay, so now we have the education or equivalent experience. Bachelor's degree in computer science or related field. Exposure to object-oriented principles and programming languages. Exposure to writing automated test scripts and test cases. And that's it. The way I read that last one, it made it seem like I was going to say another one, but That's it. Yeah, pretty standard stuff, I guess. And this leads me to the last section, which is skills, knowledge, and abilities. SKA required. I don't know what that means, but we'll go with it. Hands-on experience working with development IDEs such as Android Studio and Visual Studio. Okay, so this is where we actually find out what we'll actually be doing. So Android Studio tells me mobile development, and this is actually for a mobile development position, and Visual Studio. If I was reading this position from an outside perspective, I don't think I would understand why we would need Visual Studio, but just from experience, it's because we use Visual Studio to handle our web stuff and our backend stuff. Experience with testing software. I think this is the 5th time that it's been mentioned that you need to know how to write tests and automate tests. So if I were applying for this job, I would make a really big emphasis on that if I knew it. Ability to work as a team. Again, hitting on that collaborative environment piece. Capable of delivering on multiple competing priorities with little supervision. Excellent verbal and written communication skills. Okay, so that's pretty much the position description that I was given as a software engineer. If I was applying for this position, I would definitely put an emphasis on testing and writing tests because that was mentioned 5 times throughout this whole document. I would also put an emphasis on working in a collaborative team environment, maybe agile environment if you have experience with that. And lastly, I would make it very clear that you can work with a sense of urgency. So yeah, that's what it means to be a software engineer for this specific position. Various positions will have different descriptions on what is expected as a software engineer, but they all have some similarities. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to go through. I hope that this helped you out in any way and maybe answered any questions that you had. If you enjoyed the video, I would really appreciate a thumbs up and a subscribe. I've never asked for that before in any of my videos, so it's kind of weird asking for that, but I would really appreciate it. Anyways, yeah, that's it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll try to answer every question that comes in. If you have any recommendations, go ahead and throw those in the comments. Follow me on Twitter at Kenny Gunderman and on Instagram at Kenny Gunderman. But yeah, that's it. I think I've said that's it 7 times now, but that's it. Peace, guys.